Hello, and welcome to the Wilson Code. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a $5 meal that takes less than 10 minutes with these 4 items. Stay tuned. First, I'm going to go ahead and get these onions chopped. I just wanted to make sure that I used everything that was already open or available in the house. So I had these 2 halves. Figured they make a whole, but I only ended up using only half. So the other one, we're just going to disregard that. I like to chop them pretty thin. I don't have the best coordination when it comes to cutting, but it gets the job done. And we'll be adding those shortly after I break them apart, of course. While I'm cutting these onions, I'll go ahead and do a little information about me. I am a mom of multiple, no limit around here. I'm a mom of multiple, an aunt, a niece, somebody's daughter, and somebody's wife. And of course, I'm somebody's mother. Here, I'm going to go ahead and break the onions up like I discussed before. It just makes it a lot easier for me so I don't have to do it at the last minute. And of course, there's always that big piece that you want to make sure you cut a little bit more. Although there's nothing wrong with that, that fat piece, because it usually has a lot of flavor when you bite into it. I guess it's just because I like onions. But I am going to go ahead and continue breaking them up, making sure I have everything split apart, because nothing's worse than clumped up onions. So as you can see, I decided I wasn't going to use the onion at that point. And I'm also going to be adding up the bell pepper now. I'm going to get that chopped up. I'm only going to use half because everyone in the house really doesn't like bell peppers as much as I do. So I just pretty much use half of what I usually would. So I'm going to get that sliced up pretty, like, thin sliced, just as thin as I had the onions. Like I said, my coordination with cutting is not the best, and I've been doing this for a pretty long time. Mom was always told me how to properly cut, but I always did my own thing. Knowing I'm supposed to cuff my fingers, I'm just screaming, "Take me to the ER." But I know what I'm doing. Take my time. Plus, that knife is kind of dull. It's really not the sharpest, just being honest. And I kind of broke it. But that's from Walmart. I guess just those cheap-ass knives from Walmart. That's how it is sometimes. Of course, I got to taste test the product, as always. I like bell peppers. My kids actually like them, like bell peppers too. They prefer to eat raw vegetables rather than cooked. I don't know why, but I want to get everything put into the bowl now and making sure the bell peppers are separated completely, because sometimes the skin is so thick that they actually do end up sticking together. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get the sausage cut up. It's called Eckrich or Eckert. I don't know how to say it. It's actually my first time ever getting them. So we pretty much found out what the taste was gonna be like together. And I'm gonna rate them, towards the end. I'm not gonna say anything yet. But this is sausage I tried out because the one I usually get is sold out. Now right here, I did speed it up because I realized the onion cutting was enough. So I like my sausage sliced sideways. I don't know why, but it feels a little more fancy when you do it that way. So I'm just getting these sliced. Don't ask me the length, whatever it is. Don't ask me because I don't know. I just did what I needed to do and it got done. So I'm going to do both sausages, the whole pack basically, and I'm just cutting them, putting them into a bowl. I just like to have my things like already cut up and prepped because it's easier for me to focus on just cooking versus trying to do a whole bunch of extra stuff at once and end up burning something. Because I kind of like to cook my food a little high, which I know so many people are against, but I like to cook my food kind of up high. And you can see my brain finally functioned on how to cut it because I'm like, okay, this is how I'm going to do it, which is originally how it was. But that's neither here nor there. Everybody brain function differently. That's how mine had to work at that moment. So just speeding it up, like I said, getting the stuff cut up, and I'm putting it into the bowl, which you'll see here. And I'm going to rate the sausage an 8 out of 10. And while I'm cutting this sausage and you got a moment of silence, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. This is my first video, but now we can get back into talking. So as you can see, I put some oil. I got a cast iron. This is actually passed down from my husband's grandmother. So it's like a family heirloom or sentimental value, however you want to put it. But I went ahead and put that in there. I did turn it down because I know cast iron cooks, and for some reason this stove cooks really, really hot. But I am cooking my sausage. I'm trying to get them all into like an even layer as much as possible, because this is actually a really big cast iron skillet. That's also why I love it, because I can cook everything in one pot now, compared to when I was using my little Dutch oven and my little skillet. I couldn't really fit all my food because we do have a big family. So over time, I'm going to get some bigger, of course, cooking appliances, but you know, whatever. So that's when I flip them things over. Got them looking nice and greased up, shiny. I do like mine. My daughter calls it, she likes the burnt. We like ourselves to have a little crisp on it, a little char, whatever you want to put it. I made a cute little circle, dropped my veggies in there, my onion. And I'm just going to let them cook in the middle. Of course, season them up, because why wouldn't I season it? Hello. And yeah. So of course, I'm just trying to get my bell peppers and onions cooked down a little bit. As you can see, my rice is already done. I didn't record that part, but rice was definitely A1. Dropped a little water in there to steam it, and also get a little bit of the seasoning from the bottom. And also rehydrate my sausage some in case it lost a lot of liquid while it was cooking. I'm just big on flavor, that's all. And this feel like it's right to do. I don't know. But this is the end result. Thank you so much for watching. This is the Wilson Code. See you next time.